The 4 Pokemon products I never buy. Now, Pokemon collecting and investing is an enjoyable hobby, and let's face it, it is incredibly fun adding to your collections and building master sets. Or near master sets. But collecting your favorite modern and childhood classics is awesome, and Pokemon collecting and investing is great as you actually have tangible products that you genuinely love. However, over the years, I have noticed one common mistake where a lot of collectors mess up, and that mistake is that they think just because something is a sealed Pokemon product that it automatically means it will become valuable, or if they have a rare modern Pokemon card that it means it will continue to grow in the future and it is bulletproof. But to be honest, that couldn't be further from the truth, and as someone who has been collecting Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And other trading cards for over 20 years and been involved within different eras, I can tell you that there are certain rules and nuances when it comes to trading cards and collectibles. There are characteristics to look out for to detect if they fit as a viable candidate to rise in value. It's honestly a fine art of knowing what products to hold and which specific cards are most likely to become valuable. Now, this is discovered through a series of understanding trading cards and knowing Pokemon's history, along with identifying what specific moments within Pokemon today will likely bring upon nostalgia within the human consciousness as the years progress. And there are a few golden rules to follow which make you statistically better off when investing in Pokemon and collectibles, and spotting these clues generally comes with experience. So if you are interested in why Pokemon investing is a surprisingly unique alternative investment form, I explore that topic in this video, which I will link for you to watch after this video. Now, I've seen products crash crazy in value, and I've seen market highs beyond belief throughout my time in the TCG, and I've even been involved in the TCG when it was a ghost town. One of the benefits of being involved in the hobby for such a long time is that I have become very picky with what I purchase, and it's also made me become slightly apathetic to hype trains, and I've become resilient to not experiencing FOMO with sets. I've honestly learned no matter what sets I miss out on, there will always be another. Also guys, if this is your first time tuning in, I'd like to say welcome, and also feel free to subscribe. This channel covers Pokemon collecting, investing, and just general chit chats around new Pokemon sets and collectibles. I try to maintain a pretty consistent upload schedule for you guys to binge on my content. Now, here are the 4 Pokemon products I never buy, and I'm specifically talking about this from a collecting and investment perspective. Number 1 on the list is loose booster packs. I know. You may be thinking, wait, what? But no, I seriously never buy loose packs, and the main specific reason I don't like loose packs is first, they feel flimsy to store and you need to secure them in a box for the long term. And another reason is that they are very prone to damage over the long term if you're not careful how you store them. Because there's such little protection on the sides of booster packs, slowly over time, they actually get damaged even by simple things such as picking up boxes and moving them. And over the course of a few years, this can cause slight damage to the sides of the cards. Now, this becomes incredibly important if buying from other sellers, as I actually can't guarantee how they treated their loose packs. If they were stored correctly, if they were constantly thrown around, were they stacked on top of each other? Not everyone has the same standards in how they store and protect their products, and I'm quite particular with storage, while others may have different levels of quality standards. Now, especially if I'm thinking of older packs, I will never buy loose packs of vintage cards. I don't know how well the seller looked after the packs, and as some sets are over 15 years old, it becomes a bit of a game of who passed the parcel. And even though it may look perfect on the outside, the years of constant movement and exchange could have damaged the cards inside. If you watch Pokemon YouTubers opening older packs, you'll see it is very common for these older packs to have slight dings on the sides and on corners, even from packs that look perfect on the exterior. This is because when you buy a 10-year-old or a 15-year-old pack, you can't really guarantee what that pack's been through. The quality of the cards inside is all hidden from you, so it's a big gamble. Now, another problem with loose packs, and especially with the vintage packs, is that they are unfortunately very susceptible to people playing dirty tricks and resealing the packs. Now, this is a very ugly practice where someone carefully opens a loose pack while keeping it all intact. They look and check for the hollows, and then they swap the hollow out and they carefully reseal the pack with an uncommon card from the exact same set sitting in the exact same place. If you are inexperienced, you can easily miss this. However, if you're a veteran in this game, you know it's pretty easy to pick up on. I suppose the good news is though that if you do open a resealed pack, they can never really be done perfectly, and if you do open it, it's really visible to see the glue and crinkles where it was resealed. However, even if you can tell if a pack has been resealed, it still doesn't take away that you just lost your money. And worse, if you buy a resealed pack and you never open it and then resell it down the line, you've just made someone else's dirty behavior your problem. That's why vintage is such a chaotic market. You literally don't know what's legit and what's been not tampered with because it's been passed through so many different hands over the years. Now you may be thinking this may be paranoid, right? But if you watch any videos of people opening a lot of loose vintage packs, you'll actually see it's more common than you think. You'll see YouTubers ripping open all these old packs, and then you'll just see the remnants of glue left over on the inside of the pack. Modern loose packs have a little bit less of this issue, as you can buy them from retailers and card stores. But regardless, I just don't bother with any loose packs because of the storage and protection issues I just mentioned. Though, if you do want a fantastic alternative to loose packs, I really rate 3-pack blisters. These are factory sealed in a plastic case, and they are protected far more in their packaging, and they are actually much safer for long-term storage. So they just feel more sturdy as a product. Also, they are close to impossible to tamper with. I mean, it probably still can happen, but for the most part, they are infinitely more safe and offer way more protection. I always choose 3-pack blisters over loose packs, and 3-pack blisters are some of the best investment forms within Pokemon. Another great thing about the 3-pack blisters is that they offer a consumer-friendly price point to open older packs. In the future, not everyone will have the budget for a booster box costing thousands of dollars. But 3-pack blister packs may just fix that urge of opening some old packs. Plus, they offer the buyer a strong guarantee that they are legitimate, they are safe, and secure. So there's actually always a really good, highly liquid market for people wanting to buy 3-pack blisters. Now, the second one on this list is special promo boxes. Now, there's 2 reasons I don't like these. One is, even though it can never really be proved, it just always feel the pull rates in these suck. And they always feel they're stored with just absolute junk inside. But more than that, they are very clunky to store for the long term, and they are super easy to bend, and you can just damage the plastic and damage the cardboard on the outside of the box. They usually have cardboard hanging out everywhere because there's a Pokemon shape cut out from it, and the slightest maneuver can damage the box, bend the cardboard, which ultimately will drop down the price of your sealed product. For the same money, you can buy something much better. Now, another reason for this is they are difficult to sell, and I've spoken about this before in my video, the 7 Pokemon investing mistakes you don't want to make, and I'll link that video here if that topic interests you. But pretty much when buying these non-mainstream products, you need to do a lot of legwork to sell them by adding the titles and all the stuff in your description. You really need to spell out the packs inside and make it clear, as not everyone is familiar with these products. Let's say if you needed funds for something and you wanted to offset a box that you have, I can guarantee if you placed a standard booster box on an eBay auction, you would get a stronger market and better price than any of these special promo boxes. I mean, in 10 years from now, no one really is going to be searching for a specific Jirachi V box. And if they do, they probably can negotiate a good price with you because demand won't be as strong. So you're always on the back foot with these kind of boxes. Now, number 3 on the list, which is premium figure collections. Man, these suck because this is just clever marketing, and using the word premium on the title makes you think it's something special, but really they are just a bad investment. I mean, check out the Crown Zenith Premium Figure Collection. These actually contain 11 Crown Zenith packs, and logic would tell you that it's a far better purchase than an ETB because the Elite Trainer box has only 10 packs. However, with the figure collection, you also get a cool shiny promo card, you get a little figure, and you get 1 extra pack. But the investor and the long-term collector knows that these are nowhere as good as the Elite Trainer box. And this is due to the available buyer market later down the line when it comes to sell. I mean, for an example, in Australia, Kmart was selling the figure collections on a flash sale for 39 AUD, which is around 25 US. So if you're looking to rip these open, go for your life. But the market demand is just not strong enough for these, especially if you are looking for investment for the long term. I mean, look at this mythical squishy premium collection. I mean, sure, right? You can buy these and you'll get 3 cool squishy toys, you'll get 3 V promo cards, and you get 8 booster packs from the Sword and Shield era. You can buy these right now for super cheap. It's actually probably some of the cheapest Evolving Skies packs currently available on the market, but they just have little market demand and they are sitting on shelves as we speak, even with Evolving Skies packs inside. And it's probably because no one even knows that these contain Evolving Skies inside the box. So if you're selling these later, you would need to specifically explain to people that there are Evolving Skies and Chilling Reign packs inside of these. Otherwise, people wouldn't even know. You would need to educate your buyers about what's inside. And if you already have to do that, I can tell you it's a no-go. So for that reason, I usually don't bother with these gimmicky premium and figure collection boxes because they just are harder to get rid of down the line. Finally, number 4 on the list is your regular base elite trainer boxes. Now, this doesn't include ETBs for like your special packs like Paldean Fates, 151, and Crown Zenith, right? The reason for this is that base ETBs are super bulky to store and they contain a lot of garbage inside, outside of the booster packs, right? Now, people usually say that ETBs have good pull rates, and from personal experience, I have to admit that I do agree with that. So there is that benefit that usually the market does think that they have better pull rates, but really none of this is ever just confirmed. It's more just what's spoken and the intuition of people throughout the hobby. I mean, it's not that the base ETBs are that bad, and they're probably the best out of the rest, which I've just mentioned in this video, but it's more for the fact that the Pokemon Center ETB counterparts are superior and these just feel second best. I do admit that I do like that in Scarlet and Violet that the ETBs now include special promo cards, and that's made them a slightly sweeter deal. But when looking at the size of them, I would just always opt for the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box instead of the regular versions. Not only do you get more packs with the Pokemon Center ETBs, but the promo cards have a unique Pokemon Center stamp, which makes a world of difference for the collector. The Pokemon Center stamp is exactly what collectors look out for, and it really adds an extra level of detail that we all look for. It's honestly like a modern first edition stamp in its own unique way, and they are very exclusive when released, and they just don't get as many reprints as other products. Pokemon Center ETBs just feel like the A+ version in every way, and it really makes you think that this new trend of collecting Pokemon Center ETBs is quite a significant shift for the hobby. It kind of begs the question, what other trends within Pokemon could we potentially not be aware of? Well, I answer that tricky question in this video, which I've linked right here for you to watch. The video explores how Pokemon needs to up their game to stay competitive in this new booming trading card market that has recently emerged. Click this video and I'll see you there, guys.